those in the officially favored categories who do belong in the top universities, of whom there are many, very many, those who have done the hard work, put in the long hours, who have said no to parties, who have excelled, but will have to live with the suspicion that they enter the top school because of racial preferences. They do not deserve that stigma, and yet affirmative action assigns it to them. Racial preferences should never have had a place in America. They go against the ethos of equality of opportunity at the heart of the American dream. That's the reason they are so unpopular, as we saw in the California referendum in 2020 and in a poll in the Washington Post last week. The American people hate this unfairness. Ibram Kendi is very wrong when he says that, quote, the only remedy to past discrimination is present discrimination. My fellow Americans, we can't change the past, no matter what we do. And certainly committing an injustice in the present will not remedy a past injustice. It will only continue injustice in the present and in the future. We want and need better, and I get the feeling we're going to get better. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mike. So true. Two wrongs do not create a right, and what we want are rights for all. Now, the next speaker is Eric Smith. Eric Smith is an associate professor of rhetoric at York College of Pennsylvania, and he's the president and co-founder of Free Black Thought, which highlights viewpoint diversity, okay? It's not skin diversity. And he's a writing fellow for Heterodox Academy and advisor for Counterweight. Please, Eric.
All right, full confession. I'm here for kind of selfish reasons too. They're not unrelated to what's been going on here today. Let me start with the fact that almost 70 years ago, Martin Luther King stood in this city and professed that he has a dream. I'm here to tell you I have a nightmare. My nightmare is that sometime in the not so distant future, somebody's going to ask, how did they get away with discriminating against Asians so much? Even if they were, so skilled and so hardworking and so talented. I fear the answer to that question will always be, well, they had to let the black kids in somehow. I don't want that future. And that's why I'm here. We all know about the deleterious effects of anti-Asian discrimination when it comes to race-based quotas. But I do not want to lose sight of the fact that this is very disempowering to black students, students of color in general, but especially black students. What's going on here is that